My goodness, I don't want to see that anymore. I really, truly don't want to see that. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. There we go. Yeah, see, it is live. There's my ugly mug down there, too. It's just horrifying. Okay, so I wanted to check in with everybody. Good to see a Geo observation. Good friend. He's been really loyal throughout this process of the last a couple months while I've been sorting my shit out. Um, Also, shout out Kat Ward of Paranormal Heart. Wanted me to tell everybody to go listen to her show and leave some comments and reviews and all that fun stuff. So I will definitely do that because she's one of the what I want to say children of this program, one of the hosts that have kind of spawned off from this program. So I'm always glad to help her um, in her endeavors to paranormal podcast, and that's the fun thing. So it's been a hot minute since I've been here. So let's see, what can I tell you about? Um, Made another trip to Harrisburg with the for talking about funding for my kid's school again, which I'm tired of talking about. Uh, it's a public school; there's no need for them to try to cut funding, and that's about that. And but budget season starts here in a couple of days, so I am sure if you follow me on social media, you'll be seeing ad nauseum about it, and you'll be tired of me talking about it. Which, yeah, I'm tired. Like I said, I don't understand why certain people need to cut money from public, well, quote unquote, giving public schools more funding, yet cutting it from some. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Oh, which you will. It is what it is. Um, First time the four of us made it to the Capitol, so that was kind of cool. So, no, this side. Well, I'm moving the whole studio, but that's a whole other thing. But we'll have a Pennsylvania flag and U.S. flag that flew over the Capitol, Pennsylvania flag that flew over the state Capitol. So I'm really looking forward to getting that all fixed. I have some ideas. I just gotta sit down and order some things and make it happen. But you know, well, maybe when school's over here in the next week, I'll have some free time for all that. Let's see what else. Oh, so I am sure somebody will want to know this, and so we're going to talk about it for a minute. So January-ish, I think it was, right around the time I was wrapping the show up, I went for an MRI, and it came back with a finding of possible MS, multiple sclerosis. And so I think that was probably part of the reason that I decided to put the show on pause for a little bit. Seeing two neurologists now. The first one confirmed that it wasn't MS, which was very, very helpful, but wasn't sure what it was. And so, with that being said, I had to find another one to tell me what it was. Well, not horrible news, not bad news, not great news. Um, it's an early indicator that I've had high blood pressure or some other, I forget the word they used, uh, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or something for a while. And honestly, I've been on blood pressure medicine for years, so that didn't really come as a surprise. It just seems it's residual damage, and if they check it again and it has grown, that means I'm at risk for a stroke, which nobody wants. So, but I've been taking my medicine religiously for the last 6, 7 years now. So I think we just spotted some damage that was not scouted before, which is, well, like I said, it's whatever. It's been done. It's been done. So we're just gonna continue forward and with that. But of course, with that being said, all that being said, say that still struggling for an answer or answers plural at this point. I think. Also seen a rheumatologist in that time. Did some blood work for her, and she gave me a clean autoimmune checkout. So, and gave me some other people to try to follow up with and see if I can click off those boxes and see if one of them helps. Which hopefully, I've still got to schedule one of them at least, because the other last blood work came in a couple days ago. I guess it was 2 weeks ago now. Jeez, days and times are flying by. Um, So I've got to schedule that one still. But otherwise, about the same. Um, Still tired. Still, still fighting every day. But I'm just glad to be here tonight and get back in the saddle, so to speak, a little bit. And I hope to be doing more of this sooner than later. I'm going to start back, inching back with some of these updates, I think. Live updates probably the next few weeks going forward. As I start to try to reorient my days so I can be ready at this time of day, especially since the kids don't have school. I'll be able to sleep in a little bit, be up a little bit later, and all that mess. So that's the hope, and then hopefully by the end of summer I'll have something figured out. And I'll be going strong again, and it won't really impact that. The other thing I'm going to be going strong with, and I might dabble some of these in this space as well. I know it's going to frustrate some of you, but I'm looking at geo and some people interested in the more broader picture of life. I'm going to be I'm hoping potentially to be dabbling some of the candy apple advocacy shows in this live slot. I'm going to be doing them live at this time, in theory. Again, I'm hoping that by July I'll have myself set up and all ready to rock and roll, and have my life in my studio all get together and be able to do that. So you'll be able to hear some of the educational conversations that I hope to do. So that's part of it. Um, so maybe we'll mix in some back and forth with the shows. I've been thinking about that. Um, I know a lot of you who listen to this program through the years have come to expect nothing less from me to bounce around topics and do this, that, and the other. So, yeah, maybe that's it. I'm not exactly sure. This is all tentative at best, I guess. But, yeah. So, go check out Cat Ward's old show. Brian Bowden asked me to be on his new show. I haven't followed up with him about that. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So that's what I know, which I wish it was better news, but it's not bad news at this point, I don't think. So, yeah. What else? There was something else I was going to say, but I didn't write it down. Which is always great when you don't write things down because you think you can remember everything. I need to clean my desk off. That's what I need to do. Because I just found the note from 2 months ago. Um, I'll be back. I'm back. I have no idea why that happened, but, well, if it was a podcast, I could have cut that out, but it wasn't. So, or isn't. Do enjoy the live program and the interaction I can get. I've recorded. Well, I've actually only recorded one of those Candy Apple shows yet so far, and I definitely miss the live interaction and the energy that it brings. So, yeah, something else I was going to say. Yeah, marinating in silence isn't good for any of us. Um, yeah, so I think that's just about everything I wanted to throw out for tonight. Like I said, I guess I did. Oh, I did finally remember what the other thing I wanted to tell you was. So marinating in silence did help. We're upon the what is it, 13th anniversary of the show. Oh, this is the first prolonged hit and miss, absentee, whatever you want to call it, streak. Been over the last 5 6 months. So up there for a while, I had not. I mean, I was doing 50. I did the math one time. I was doing on average 50 shows a year for the last 12. So I guess maybe not taking a break has caught up to me on that regard. So I do miss it, and it will be back. I just gotta plan better so my body's ready to do it. Which are words I never thought I'd have to mumble tonight. But until we get it straightened out, we're just gonna have to play by its rules and do what it wants and try to do what I want. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna hang out with Gio in the chat room for a few minutes, and then I'm going to probably go to bed. But good to see everybody. Talk to you soon.